UFC super fans, we are doing a product review today. We will be talking about Ultra Pro thick card sleeves. We all know that people spend a lot of money on their investments, i.e. cardboard, i.e. UFC cards or baseball cards, and these card sleeves protect your investment. We'll be talking about what 130 point means, protecting your investment, protecting your cards, and anything else I can help explain. So, with that being said, let's get to it. In front of me, you see a pretty wide variety of cards. We have base cards. We have thinner base cards. We have matte relics. We have gear relics. We have gear relic and autographs. We have premium pieces. We have cage relics. A lot of different cards. One of the things that manufacturers are doing now is to differentiate themselves. They are using all types of card thickness. So when you see thick card sleeves, it doesn't mean that the plastic is actually thicker. It means that it will hold thicker cards. This holds up to 130, and I'll talk about what that means. So, if you guys don't know, card sleeves are a must-have for protecting your investment. I have spent a lot of money on these cards, and I want to make sure that they're well protected. These guys are great for that. They're great for shipping, overall protection, and handling of your cards. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about first was, what does 130 point mean? That's essentially how thick these cards are that they will hold. And 130 point, 100 point, 180 point, that just means how thick the card stock is. A typical base card like this, Moment of Truth, or a baseball card, maybe some of the old school baseball cards, they're typically around 20 points, 20 point card stock. That means you could probably fit at least 6 of those cards into one of these card sleeves. However, even the base cards that the UFC produces, it's thicker than the 20 point. Now I did some measuring and some calculation. This is actually 25 points. So we can use this to measure our other cards. So, for example, let's take a matte relic. This guy is pretty thick, so if we just line it up, I'll push everything back. If we just line it up and stack base cards, we'll be able to see just how thick it is. So it's about level right there. If I can get a focus. So this matte relic is 4 cards thick, 4 times 25. So this is 100 point thickness. So this should easily fit into this card sleeve. Let's see. Perfect. Plenty of room to spare. Nice little protection on this card. One thing, when you do put cards in card sleeves, you gotta watch the corners. You don't want to scuff the corners. But anyways, so first example. Now, one of the things that you'll see often with some of the premium sets is their base cards like this are even thicker. Look how thick that is. Much thicker than this Moment of Truth card. So we just do our unscientific method. You can see the gap. So this is just about level. Show the camera. It's just about level. So this base card right here is almost 50 point thickness. So it will for sure fit in here, but you probably don't need this one because it's really big. Okay, next card. Let's do this Premium Pieces autograph. I got 2 cards. There's still a gap. I got 3. So this is about 75 points thickness. So this should also fairly easily fit in. Yep. Quite nicely. Perfect. Let's try a couple other cards. You'll see these a lot with tops, triple threads. Measuring it out. No. And again, you don't need to measure it out. Usually you can just gauge it, but just for this YouTube, I want to show you how thick some of these cards are. So, you guys can see that about 50 points. So this one will for sure fit into this. Now again, you might ask, why are we using 130 point for these cards when they're only 50 point thickness? Well, the reason is you don't want to scuff the corners, and if it means putting it in a slightly thicker Ultra Pro sleeve, then so be it. I could have put this in a regular smaller sleeve, but I might have scuffed the corners, so I usually like to err on the side of caution. So this one, this is a Gear Relic and Autograph. Really thick. Let's measure this one out because I think this one will be closer. So we got 2 cards, 3 cards, 4, 5 cards. Nope, we need another one. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. It's a little under 150 points, which means that it's definitely over the 130, but we'll see if it fits. And again, you gotta watch the corners, you don't want to scuff them. So it does fit pretty nicely into this. It went in pretty smooth. There's less room to spare, but it still fits in here. So nice card protection for this guy. Then we have a couple of other ones. We have another matte relic and a gear relic. So this one's under 75 points. This one's about 75. So they will for sure fit in here. So it fits in nicely. So the final thing that I wanted to share with you guys is the cost of these sleeves. If you buy them individually, they will be pretty expensive. They'll probably be between $3 and $5 with shipping. And again, as you guys know, if you've seen my videos, you know that I do everything on a budget. So I bought 10 and I got it for a total of $13. The options were buy 2 for $6, 3 for $8, 4 for $9, 5 for $10, and I was like, I don't have, or I don't need 1,000 of these sleeves, but you figure it's cheaper, I can share it with friends, and will never ever run out. So as you guys are out there looking, if you guys have friends, it's probably better just to share it, just because it's much easier. So anyways, so that's it. Hope you guys found it useful. I will be providing a link of where to buy it, just in case. It'll just be an Amazon link. I'll put an eBay link up there as well to show you guys where I bought it from. But it's a must-have for any collector to keep your collection safe and damage-free. So hope you guys learned something. Visit me at theflyingarmbar.com, and UFC Superfan out.